Hey guys, so today I'm going to do a somewhat of a full review on the waist trainer that I got a few weeks ago that I talked about in a previous video. As full as I can get. I've only been wearing this for about maybe a month now, something like that. So I can only do a review based on what my results are and how I feel about this thing so far. So I have it on right now. Now the size I have on is a large because my waist was about it was I think like 38, 39 inches when I first started. So I had to get the large one. Not extra large, but large, because I didn't want to get a size too small and the thing can't fit me and then I have to return it because I didn't want to have to do that. So I got the large and it's working so well. So it's actually gotten comfortable for me right now. It took me a while for it to get comfortable on me to the point where I could get it on by myself and not need my husband's help. But yes, it's actually, I can actually get it on by myself now. And it's actually starting to get a little loose, which I never thought would happen, but that's how these things work. It's supposed to start getting loose, and then when it does get loose, there's another hook on the inside to where you can make it a little tighter. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting there. But I'm extremely happy with this waist trainer because it's working. It's working so well. So far I've lost 2 pounds. I've lost a full inch around my waist, like a full inch. So I've been documenting and recording what I've been doing and all that, and like I said, I've lost 2 whole actual pounds. And that is really a stretch because everything I've been doing the last few months, I haven't really lost any real weight. I've just been losing the inches down overall. But to actually lose pounds is a big accomplishment for me. So I'm very happy with that. But yeah, so far I lost 2 pounds and like I said, 1 inch. This thing is pretty much very comfortable once you get it past that mark where you can put it on yourself and it's not that tight. The only thing I don't like about this is that it's built for women with larger torsos. And I think that was mentioned on the website because, you know, they build these things as like a universal size and they're not tailor-made. You can't get them tailor-made, so they make them to where if you have a large torso, the trainer can actually fit on you and cover everything it needs to cover. So for me, I'm kind of short. I'm only like 5'4". I think barely 5'4", but the only thing I don't like about this is that because of the long torso issue, the trainer actually like flaps over, or it can flap, it can kind of roll over if I let it, because my torso isn't that long, so there's some extra fabric left over. Right here, it's fine up here if I let it kind of hang down underneath a little bit. But when it gets down here, this thing, it actually, there's actually some excess fabric that goes past this area. And I'm trying to show you what I'm talking about without showing everything, so yeah. But anyway, there's some extra fabric back here. You want to see that? That's a little bit of extra fabric that what I have to do is I have to tuck it in my pants and make sure that it doesn't show anywhere. So, and yeah, sometimes it pinches and it pulls because this particular trainer is made of latex. There's latex inside of it, and I got the latex one because it makes you sweat more. It makes you sweat a whole lot more, so that's why I got that one. And it really does work. Like when I go to work and when I go work out and all the other things, I actually sweat a whole lot. And I don't necessarily need the Albaline because the waist training doesn't really do much, because with the Albaline, when you put it on, you put the waist trainer on top of it, what happens is when you sweat, you know, it's still contained in there, but it doesn't make you sweat majorly the way it would if you were just putting a plastic bag around your waist. But that's okay, it's fine. It's a good thing. I don't have to worry about putting that on all the time. I can sweat profusely with just this trainer on. And the latex itself, the hotter I get, the more sweat I burn off, so it's wonderful. So far I've been loving this thing. Loving, wearing it non-stop, except for a few days where I was sick. I had a cold last week, so I skipped maybe 2 days of it. But I've been wearing it. I had to start off slow, but at first I was only wearing it for maybe 2-3 hours a day because it was painful and I had to kind of work into it. And then over time it just started getting like a little more, like maybe 4 or 5 hours. Now I'll just gradually do it, and then one day, bam, I had it on for 6 to 8 hours, and I didn't even realize I had it on that long. So that's when I really knew I had broken into it. So I was excited. Now I can wear it a full 8 hours with no problem. I can go to work in it. I can do my housework in it. I can do a whole bunch of things in it. So it's fully broken in, and the results are phenomenal. I'm finally getting my shape back. It's slow because my stomach was pretty big. Like I said, my first measurements were about 38 to 3. Actually, like the largest part of my waist was at 39.5. So pretty big from having 4 pregnancies. But yeah, that's how I broke it in. Now I can wear it 8 to 10 hours. One time I wore it 11 hours. And realized, do I sleep in it? No, I do not sleep in it because that's just kind of ridiculous. There was one time I took a nap in it though, but it was okay. It wasn't that long, and it didn't feel that uncomfortable to me. But I don't go to bed in it. That's kind of overkill. I don't need to go to bed in it. As far as washing, this thing is easy to keep clean. The first time I washed it, it wasn't an official wash, but I took like a rag with some soap and water, hot soap and water, and I just wiped it down. But what I realized is that I can kind of clean it better than that. So the first time I actually really washed it, I put it in the bathroom sink, and I filled it up with hot water and soap and just let it sit in there, and that's all I did. And all the dirt and sweat just magically came out the sink. So I let it soak for a little while. I kind of scrubbed it up, rubbed it a little bit, and that was it. I just took it out and hung it up to dry, and it was dry really quickly. It was dry within like 4 or 5 hours maybe, something like that. So I did that at night, and I went to bed, and it was perfectly dry by the next morning. So yay. So that's how I wash it. That's how I wash this thing when it gets extremely full of sweat. So it's easily hand washable, and no, you're not supposed to put it in the dryer. You should never put this thing in the dryer. It's made of latex and cotton, and I'm scared of putting it in the dryer because I know it'll probably bend. And not only bend, it'll probably melt the latex off or something crazy. So there's no need for it to go in the dryer. There's no need. You just hang it out to dry wherever you can hang out to dry, over your shower curtain and whatnot. Guys, I think that is it. That is my review on this waist trainer. I am so glad that it's working. As far as the torso thing, if I pull this up too high, because one time I had more room up here, but I pulled it up too high under my bra, and what happened was it was actually pinching my breasts, so that was not working. I had to pull it way down. I had to pull it down, so now I have that extra fabric under here that I showed you earlier. So it's all good though. It is great. Well, that's my first real review, and I will come back soon, probably, I don't know, maybe another month, and do another review. I'll show you guys my progress and tell you what's going on and whatnot. But I'm going to keep eating as clean as I can, drinking my water, working out, and wearing this thing relentlessly because hell is working. So I'm going to keep using it. So yeah, that's my review for you guys. I hope you guys have a good day. Peace out. Whoa. Burning my hand already.